Speaking of history, let's go back and talk about some history. Do a little bit of anime history while that's kind of synced up because this is a historic week in American history of anime. Let's talk about that real quick. Welcome to This Week in Anime History, where I like to talk about some of the things that happened this week in anime history. Beginning all the way back in 1963, when on September 7th, the original Astro Boy premiered in America on the ABC network. Now, those of you familiar with your history, and the history of anime, and particularly the history of Astro Boy, will note that Astro Boy came out in Japan in 1963. Same year, much earlier in the year. So Astro Boy came out within a year in America as it did in Japan. That's how quickly they did the turnaround on Astro Boy to bring it over here in America. There's some great history around this show and how it was brought over here and some of the back and forth between ABC and Tezuka Studios on their adaptation and how Tezuka was producing it and so forth and so on. There's a lot of fascinating things back in there. But yes, we got Astro Boy over here very, very quickly from the original Japanese series, which is always kind of cool to see. And then much later, we got another beloved anime series. September 11th, 1995, Sailor Moon premiered in the United States. And there was not a lot of, Sailor Moon, some people argue, was the first sort of cartoon for like adolescent girls, for young teenage girls in America. There's certainly been plenty of cartoons for girls at the time. Strawberry Shortcake and all those kinds of things. Rainbow Bright, My Little Pony. But Sailor Moon was clearly aimed at a somewhat older audience, and that definitely captured that audience in a lot of ways, and captured a not insignificant male audience who liked to watch the transformation sequences. So you got all kinds, and Sailor Moon was definitely a big deal over here. Hit a lot of syndication, hit a lot of, and then of course went on Toonami, and got a lot of airtime there. So became a significant thing. And again, the first notable magical girl series over here in America. I don't think there have been any other magical girl series that made it over here to America, except maybe I don't know. I'm sure like Creamy Mommy was on some public access station in Hawaii, right, in like 1989 or something. But in terms of big audience, I think Sailor Moon is really the first big one over here in America. So we got that. And then only 3 years later, so what do you think about this? 3 years later, saw the premiere on September 8th of Pokemon, the anime series in the United States. And so, yes, we got to see Ash, Misty, and Brock start their adventures back in 1998 and begin the Pokemon craze and children spending all their parents' money on Pokemon cards and all that kind of stuff. All started in September of 1998 with that show, and it certainly, I think it worked. I'm pretty sure they count that as a success in any possible definition of the term. So that was the Pokemon definitely worked. So yeah, a lot of news this week. And that is the news of the week, or that's the history of the week, I should say.